What's up, Lehigh Fantasy League? This is your co-commissioner here doing the Week 2 recap. Sorry about that. Just trying to build on the weekly recap segment that we're going to have here for the Lehigh Fantasy League. And it is also Game of Thrones Season 8 premiere night in about an hour and a half. So I am fucking pumped for that. But let's get right to it. Highlighting the heroes versus the villains divisions. The heroes 4-0 against the villains this week. The villains 0-4, including losses by Brian, Pat, Chris, and who the hell else lost? Somebody else fucking lost. Donnie. Brian, Pat, Chris, and Donnie all losing to 4 heroes. Me, Curtis, Scott, and Mark. Then there was some villain-on-villain crime with Ryan beating Steve, and then some hero-on-hero crime with Jimmy beating Jake. So that leaves 3 undefeated teams left, I think, if the scores hold true. That would be Curtis, Scott, and Ryan at 2-0. A whole bunch of people at 1-1. And then I think, let me see if this is right. 1, 2, I think 3 0-2 teams then. That would be Jake, Steve, and Donnie, if I'm not mistaken. So it's still early. There's a lot that's going to keep happening. I'm hoping the standings keep getting shaken up. That will be reflected in my power rankings tomorrow. But let's go into the players of the week. Let's start off with the hitters. And what I would also call the trade of the week is Mr. Jose Altuve, Jose Home Run Altuve himself, leading the hitters, the number 1 point scorer out of all hitters this week. So congrats to Ryan on a great trade. And although it didn't work out for Mark, I think his team's doing just fine. I'm going to give an honorable mention also to Austin Meadows for Jimmy's team. Anthony Rendon, who's been just absolutely crushing it. Dan Vogelbach, who, in my opinion, is a flash in the pan to say the very least. And Cody Bellinger was number 5 in scoring for Week 2 hitters, following up his number 1 in scoring for Week 1 out of all hitters performance. So maybe he is here to stay as one of the best hitters in the league. Finally, wrapping up with the Players of the Week segment, let's give a shout out to Blake Snell, who I need to look at these ridiculous stats really quick. I know he had 2 starts where he had a total combined, score of 62 points or something. Yeah, 61.1 points. He had 20 Ks in 12 innings, 1 walk, gave up 1 earned run and only 7 hits. He's the pitcher of the week by far, and I'm going to give him the slight edge over Altuve for player of the week. So, Mark, you traded away the hitter of the week, but you still have the pitcher of the week on your team, so congrats. And congrats to all the teams that won. I like to see the Heroes division staying undefeated against the Villains, and I look forward to Week 3. Brian, your team's trash.